They make it look so easy. That's like 200 foot, 300 foot tree. And just like that, it's gone. Wish they'd take them all down, but we battle with the city every year when one dies to get them to come and take them down instead of doing it all at once. Oh gosh, it's cold, overcast. We're supposed to be getting like 2 weeks of rain, which I guess we're just gonna have to learn to live with. I don't know if you can see that properly. It's my art, no. It's like a room divider, but it's a room divider that was a candle holder, you know, those tea light candles. So I'm going to put it in the middle of one of those beds to put beans on when it's bean season again. But yeah, right now it's just freeze your ass off season. So I don't know, getting a bit of painting done and getting a bit of crocus popping in the ground done, and that's about it. Yeah, it's too cold to do anything. Oh, bloody plants are just frozen solid. Crazy, man. Anyway, going back in the house for lunch. It is, oh, November. Yikes. November. Where did that come from? Anyway, have a great day. Bye. So it's the second, we have a break, oops, falling over a ladder. We have a break in the cloud and the rain. It just absolutely frickin' poured this morning. There's a bucket full of water. But I wanted to show you my carrots. See, the little tiny carrots coming up. These are the carrot seed tape nants. Whether they come to any fruition or not, I don't know. Well, the garlic's coming up. Well, this garlic's coming up. This is the Degansky. This one's not doing anything yet, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Ugh, that other stuff's just the straw sprouting. I was just saying that the leaves on the trees are not falling. So it's like, okay, so they didn't get the memo about it being fall. So it's going to be a slow leaf mulch year, that's for damn sure. But I've got a few I can do, so I'll get what I can. Okay, broad bean update. These are the ones inside. Some are doing good, some are not doing good. But look at the roots, so I'm going to put them outside. Now these are the ones that are outside. Some are doing good, some are doing nothing. So I don't suppose it really matters. As long as you give them a chance, they'll do what they are able to do. So I'm going to put those other ones out here. They don't, I don't think they'll do very well in the pots. It's too scrunchy for them. New gloves. Washed all my other ones yesterday and they're still wet. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just wanted to show you the roots on this one. Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? So that's gonna go in the ground. Anyway, back to work. I thought I'd come in and do an update. Excuse me, an update on everything. Purple sprouting something's biting my leg. Purple sprouting broccoli looks okay so far. I panic when I see anything that looks untoward, but it needs a bit of fertilizer, I'm sure. But yeah, it seems to be okay. I'm freaking out now about weevils and grubs, and I found this gross 2-inch looking thing in the bed outside. It looked like some sort of a weevil, but it was like the size of a slug. It was huge. It was gross. Cabbages are looking fabulous. Broccoli's not, or cauliflowers I should say, not so much. Go in the corner here. See, they've got this wilty leaf thing going, so I don't know. Is it me leaning the fleece on them? Because the ones in the middle look fine. I'll have to just, I mean, what can you do? Wait and see, right? Did I show you this already? I put the little red, they want balancing a bit better. They're still crooked. I put them up there. I might move them because it's a bit of overkill on red. Yes, I said it, overkill on red. So we'll see about that. I might put them over there and put the black ones over here. And then I put the other broad beans outside. This little tinge of black on them is from the frost because they got touched by frost. Touch of frost. That's a show Gerald and I love watching. It's not been on for a long time, but it'll get fleeced again. But like I said, it's so hard to fleece them when it's pouring rain because everything just gets, I mean, look at this. Looks like a bloody Chinese laundry in here. These are the fleeces I took off from outside. And see, this is what happens. The rain pounds them and then they get sodden. And then I can't put them back on again because my analness won't let me put on dirty fleece. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes, summer cabbages are doing fine. Red ones are doing fine. There's that word again. Fine, fine, fine. Lettuces are, well, you know, what can I say? Strawberries. Oh yeah, strawberries. These are my strawberry runners. Do you think they need a new pot? I'm going to have to put them in bigger pots. Not huge pots, but pots obviously bigger than that for the winter. So that'll be my next job, finding some pots and some nice compost. Anyway, have a great afternoon. Going in for lunch. Happy whatever day it is. Friday. It's Friday again. Oh my God. Oh, November 4th. Cold and wet. Wet, wet, wet. So what I've decided to do is throw the whole leaves in here. I'll fill this up, and then in the spring, when it gets drier, I'll lay them out and lawnmower them, and then I'll put them in my leaf bin. This one. There, it's got some more straw in it. And some bugs, apparently. Yeah, it's quite wet. Like, grossly wet. I don't know. I don't know. Still got some bugs about, apparently, but anyway, I didn't come out here to do anything because I'll use that word yet again. It's bloody wet out here. Have a great day. Happy Saturday. Oops. Okay, so that's 7 new white strawberry plants put into little, they'll be fine in these little 4-inch pots until come spring. So that's more there. Excellent. Have a good day. Bye. I think it's a spring bulb. It's a crocus. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Cold out. Well, it didn't quite get its gorgeous Acer color. It's got some, but most of it's just gone this gross green, brown, blah, blah. And their leaves are coming off easy enough, so what I will do is insert a picture of what it looked like when it was in its full glory last year, because it was quite stunning. Anyway, it's yucky, it's cold, and it's windy out, so I'm going to go in the house. November the 5th, and it's about 12 degrees. Bye-bye. Cold. November 6th. Oh, it's not raining at the moment, and you see the sun's trying to peek out. So I know I've mentioned him before, but Jeff at the Ripe Tomato Farms lives over here on my side of the pond. So I was asking him about my strawberries and being inside, and he said, and I'll put a link to his video, it's a really good one, short and sweet, about strawberries overwintering. So I will put a link to that. So these are all going to go outside because he says they do need a sub-zero temperature to go into dormancy and hibernation and get bigger, better plants in production next year. So these are all going outside. I'll put them over where all my spring bulbs are on that table over there so that they are out of the way. I'll show you that later. Guard rabbit. There. Worst case scenario, I can cover it with a fleece. I think someone's saving their lunch for later. That's so gross. I gotta get in that box. Oh, gadzooks. Okay. Stand back a bit so you can get a better view. I need to learn to stand back further. Those are the fleeces, and the cabbages and stuff are all underneath there. Shaun at Happy Days Veg has curtains in his, I just love his poly house. It's got curtains all in his, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea for the fleeces so they're not dragging all over and leaning on stuff. So thanks for that idea, Shaun. See? Nice and tucked in for the winter. And I can get to them easy to water them. Whereas before I was having to take them off. Anyway, that's the cabbages all tucked in. And some cauliflowers, I think. Cabbages look fabulous. Very impressed this year with them. Now here's a novel idea. Plans have changed. I pulled out those red fence, what I was going to quote unquote use as fences. And I am going to put them in this corner as a, don't look at this bed yet. I haven't told you that one yet. I'm going to put it up against there and then in that corner there where there's an opening. There's a lily tree in there, but that's fine. I just want to close that in and then maybe I can grow something like a cucumber or something up there. Anyway, I pulled all the brassicas out of here. Not worried about the onions, the carrots. I've looked at carrots. There's absolutely more carrot top than there's carrots, so I'm not worried about them either. If they grow over winter, they grow. If they don't, then no loss. So pulled the 4 brassicas out of here and 2 sprouts. 2 sprouts I've put in here. Walk with me in here. I swept the floor and you'd never notice because every time I come in here, I bring dirt back in with me. Put the 2 sprouts in there and bring you back out the same bloody place I just had you. Bring you back out here. And I've put the 4 broccolis in this corner here. Now there's a method to my madness. I know it's not good to move things at this time of year, but the roots weren't really hugely established. But I can protect them better in here from the snow because we normally do get snow. We don't get huge amounts of snow some years. Other years we get loads. I'll put a picture in maybe if I can find one of the yard last year. These ones I've uncovered them because I'm going to do what I did over here and just staple some mesh around there. So they still got a bit of airflow, but they're protected from the high winds or whatever winds. And they've still got their glass up above here that I keep bashing my head on. And one of these days I'm going to cut my head wide open because I'm a bit of a doofus. So I put it up a bit higher like that. So anyway, so I got to find the stapler because Gerald stole it. So that'll be what I do next. Got all my hanging baskets hung up. Got 2 more to paint and 2 more on the way, and then that should be plenty for whatever my purposes are. Might take a couple of them onions out and put them in with the brassicas, and I'm gonna water them with some garlic water and hope that there's no cutworms in there because I can't get any cutworm stuff at this time of year, Niall tells me. Anyway, that's it. I'm going inside for a cup of tea. Bye. It is 10:30 on November the 6th. It's raining again. Just thought I'd show you my sweet peas are coming up already. Now this is an experiment. I love an experiment. What else are you going to do all winter, right? See if I can get sweet peas to bulk up before spring. These are the Kent Blue. No. Blue, something blue. Oh. Maybe it is Kent Blue, I don't know. Blue, just as blue. Excellent. So they're just blue sweet peas. So I started them inside. Looks much cleaner in here, much less clutter. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going back in the house. It's too cold out here. Too cold and it's pouring rain. Have a great night. Bye. Oh, November 7th. The leaves are all turning. It's blue, beautiful sky. It poured rain last night. But my snapdragons are still getting buds all over them. I mean, look at this. We've got flower buds everywhere. It's amazing. Oh, look at that one. I'm hoping they pop open before they die of frost. That's a green twist. It needs to go in the ground. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it just yet. Everything's barricaded from the squirrels. Trees not looking as beautiful, but I inserted the picture for you so you can see what it looked like in its glory last year. It's just been an odd year for everybody. That's for sure. Okay, gonna cover my beans. And basic today is just basic maintenance, tidy up, that kind of thing, because there's not really anything to do. I'm not sure if something's been digging there or not. What I'm going to do is flatten it out and see if it looks disturbed again tomorrow. I haven't seen a lot of squirrels today, but that does not mean there are none out here. That just means they're hiding for when they see me. Yeah, all the trees are dying off. That's my pink dogwood. And my Rosa Sharon. Let's see how our transplants did from yesterday. Well, they seem to be okay. No worse for wear. So that's good. Hopefully they're okay. Like I said, our biggest issue is snow sitting on top of them. So hopefully I can protect them from that this year. Yeah, not a lot going on. I said it's just a kind of crappy, cold, wet day. Too cold to even paint. But magnolia tree's just about giving up all its leaves. They're huge, and I've got to rake up some of these. But see, you can see where the squirrels have been digging little holes, burying their acorns. Yeah, anyway, have a great day. Happy Tuesday, November the 7th. There we go. Some more leaves for the leaf bin. Excellent. Pick all them up. It's a bit breezy today, so I might get some more leaves falling down. And if the wind doesn't cooperate, you just shake the tree. Got leaves falling all over the place now. I've got to rake them up again. Oh, gadzooks. Just to give you an idea, that's last night's, I don't know if you can see that or not without me dropping my phone in there. That's last night's water from the rain. Crazy, eh? Oh well, all good. I just thought I'd give you an update on my sugar snap peas. I'll find the name of them later. They're a Chardon something, blah, blah, yada, yada. But we're testing the envelope, of course, and seeing how everything goes. Cabbages are looking fine. And I planted radishes in here, thinking, oh, they're not coming up. So I put some garlic in here. Now the bloody radishes have come up. So that's okay, though. It's all good. Shallots are coming. So, I mean, the shallots are coming in the weirdest fashion. These ones have got huge greenery on them. These ones are just starting. And these ones have got sweet bugger all. And they were all put in at the same time. So, just shows you. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. Well, who doesn't love going to the mailbox for a big surprise? Thanks, Gem. I was notified by the mailman that there was postage outside. We're on a rural road, so we go pick our mail up out front because people have been stealing mail. That's kind of a shitty thing to do, but they do. So I ran out there to see what was out there, and look what it is. Oh, so exciting. So nice to have seeds coming from different places in the world. And I'm really excited about the crimson flower. Dumplings, pumpkin bambinos. Oh, it's so much fun to get new seeds. Thanks again, Gem and Vince. Have a great day. I will put Gem's channel name, of course, in my memos or notes So everybody go over and have a gander. She's a lovely lady. And so is her husband. He's so kind to build all the things she needs building. Have a great day. Bye. Pruning my apron. You're going to hang out with boys. They got to have the coolest toys. And there we go. I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's much more compact and cleaned up. There's a couple of branches sticking out that I can't get to, but I like to take off that have been cut already. I'm not sure whether or not I want to prune my dogwood. I'll have to do some research on the dogwood tree. So yeah, we'll just leave that as it is for today and go for lunch. And I've cleaned up most of it, but in Allison fashion, I've made a mess with mud and dirt and everything else. So I'm hoping not to track it everywhere, but that ship's normally sailed by now. Anyway, in for lunch. Have a great day. Bye. Every once in a while I'm smart enough to keep tags on stuff. This dogwood is called a Kusa Summer Gold Chinese dogwood. So I will go and do some research on when and how to prune it. I want it to be little. I should figure out whether or not I can dig something around there, because I believe it's a grafted one like my pink one. And if they get soil around the graft base, they will start shooting from the graft, and I don't really want that. So I'll keep my eye on that situation. And yeah, lunch, coffee, tea, something. Back soon. Bye. I don't know if I've ever showed you this. It looks like crap right now, but this is an old wine rack. I got it for free. Turned it upside down because you can see that's where the wine bottles would have sat, in those things. But it's perfect for holding sticks up. Very compact and out of the way. And it's lasted 4 years now. So it's pretty good. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. Just show you my other two acers. These are the two here. And they're that one's dropping all its leaves and that one isn't. But the reason we don't normally pull the leaves off of these ones until spring is because the hummingbirds hide in them. They like it to keep them warm, I guess. And God knows it gets cold enough around here for them. So then Gerald will bottom trim them for me so that they look like umbrellas. They look really pretty, but the color just didn't, I don't know if it was the drought this year or what, but the color just didn't last and look as beautiful as they normally do. But anyway, yeah, see, this just pulls off in handfuls. Great for putting in the leaf bin, but like I said, I won't take most of it off. We leave it for the hummingbirds. Anyway, going back in now for sure. Dig all this out, cut all this down, clean it all up. Yep. I just need some topsoil, manure later, dude. Good morning. It's October the 9th. It's a little chilly, but it's not too bad. It's not raining anyway, so that's a good sign. Everybody's looking happy under the curtain. Curtain number one. So I'm improvising. It's all mesh, but it'll get cold in the winter. So this was an old cover I had for an extra shelving unit. You know, those blow away greenhouses. I had it on my patio last year, but it ripped. So I bought a new cover and then I never used it. So I thought, well, it doesn't quite fit on there, but it'll keep the extra warmth in. So that's where my sweet peas are at the moment. And I've got some red ball sprouts in there as well that are not doing too great, but that's okay. They're not dead. Not dead is good, right? So that's that today. And I have to sow some more broad beans, so I'm going to do half of the ones that Gemma sent me, and then I will do another half in the spring. I'll show you outside how good the ones from Nanu are doing. They got a touch of frost, as I said, but they've perked right back up again. So they've actually had to get sticks, and something dug one of them up, so I put it back in again. Obviously the little mice looking for something to eat. Yeah, that under that bottle there is my Christmas lima bean. And see if I can overwinter it and it'll come back in the spring. Nothing on the elephant garlic yet. Nope, nothing on the elephant garlic yet. But that's okay too. All the other garlics are coming up. And yeah, other than that, it's just maintenance. Maintenance, painting, clearing. Cleaned up all the hydrangeas. That's going to get a piece of wood at the back so I can put a bit more dirt in there, but not too much, because as I said, I can't put any around the dogwoods. This sedum I'm going to probably cut it down now because we don't have any bees. It's just too cold. And that's about it. Not a lot going on. Like I said, this is my pink dogwood, and where it got its, taking a bit closer, where it got its graft originally, it got really wet one year and it just kind of went rotten. But the guy at the garden center said as long as it's flowering and it's getting leaves, leave it be. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a funky one, that's for sure. Anyway, tree's looking a bit barren, but that's okay. Blueberries are all losing their leaves and turning funky colors. And I rescued a little cedar tree. So, and spring onions, some of them can probably get harvested and put in salad. Yeah, so that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye.